everyone. I am Ruchali Khadinkar and I am the student of Ajivya Diva Padhi University. Today, I am going to present my data analyst review as data analyst intern in stats technology. So, before moving further and discuss about the task and project details, let's have a short introduction about my company, what my company is, what are its tasks, responsibilities, and everything. So, yeah,
Is a firm which is on a mission of delivering solutions and services in the field of security, in the field of cloud computing, and also in the field of data science. They help customers to bring their creative projects into life. They also include a sharing club which aims on building a world that is aware of all new creative things getting developed in the world. This website also offers various types of blogs, various type of quizzes, technical contests, etc. One can participate in this quizzes and gain a tremendous amount of knowledge. So next is random password generator. So what exactly random password generator is? A random password generator is a software program or a hardware device that takes input from a random or pseudo-random number generator and automatically generates a password. Why random password generator? Because in today's era, once security is very important. Random password generator provides security for not only financial activities but also for our personal things, for data privacy, etc. etc. Random passwords can be generated manually using simple source of randomness such as dimes or coins. Yes, they are generated by using a computer. A random password generator can also be considered as a part of password manager. It can be easier to use a password generator based on the set of rules to manually create passwords. Yes. So this is the workflow for random password generator. First it defines the character, then it sets a password, then password length, and then it initializes a password. And then once the password length is reached, then it moves further and generates a random password and then it stops. The character set definition means deciding which characters are going to be into the password. Since we have performed this into Skylab, here I have taken 4 strings variable for performing code. The variables are lowercase, uppercase numbers and special characters. So these are my variables. So technology used for random password generator, we have used an algorithm which checks the members of browsing center for password generation. When all the information is saved on the server and the password is created, the user there we sent a message. A message is sent to user with its user ID and registered whatever its information is. User will use random codes when logging into each website. This offers protection in the server-based world for typical client and browsing center. Further is the implementation of password generator in Python. So you can see here I have imported various types of libraries. First I have imported random library, then I have imported tickinter, and then I have imported tickinter.ttk for the code. So here we can see function for calculation of password. We have defined lowercase alphabets, and then we have length of the password, and then we have lowercase digits, uppercase digit password. And if the strength selected is low, the variable is equals to 1. Here is the code for random password generator, and once the code is executed, we get an output like this. We can type a password, a random password is generated. We can generate a password like a password will be generated. If we want low security, a low security password is generated. If we want medium security, a medium security password is generated. If we want a very strong security, it generates a strong security password automatically. We can also define the length of the character, like what length do we need for the password. It is totally dependent upon us what type of length we choose. So moving further, these are some benefits of random password generator. We no need to remember all password. This is the main benefit. One of the main advantages of a password manager is it remembers all passwords for you and you can look them up at any time if there is such need. Plus, a lot of this application offers an auto login feature which allows you to access your accounts without having to submit usernames. It also generates robust passwords. Yes, password managers have tools that enables users to generate random passwords which are unique and difficult to hack. So a person cannot hack your password and log in into your personal details or credentials. This is the one of the most important benefit of random password generator. Then moving further is the task I have a task given to me by the company. So the very first task was to again like very first task was related to SQL. We discussed various basic concepts of SQL. A course was given to us which includes concepts of SQL, then which includes commands and then structure queries, etc., which includes strings also. The course content was as follows, like we had introduction, then we had commands in SQL, then select statement, constraints, case studies, etc. Then moving further is the task 2 was data mining activity. So what is data mining? So data mining is a process used by companies to turn raw data into useful information. Like once various type of data is gathered, the what mining do is it divides the data into your useful information and waste data is removed. By using software to look for patterns in large batches of data, business can learn more about their customers to develop more effective marketing strategies, increasing sales and decreasing costs. Yes, and then we have various data mining activities. So we discussed a script DM technology, which has 6 phases: business understanding, data preparation, modeling, evaluation, and deployment. In business understanding, we discuss about what does the business need for growing. Then we have data understanding, what type of data is collected and that data was distributed in various terms for further processing. Then we have data preparation. We did various type of data model with the help of data modeling technique. We prepared useful data, and then we modeled the data. Then we had evaluation, and last we deployed the data for results for outputs. So this was the code for implementation. These are the screenshots of code of implementation of data. Then our next project task was basic concepts of dimensionality reduction. So dimensional reduction is nothing but when the number of input variable or features for a dataset is referred dimensionality. So dimensionality reduction refers to techniques that reduce the number of input variables in a dataset. More input features often make a predictive modeling task more challenging to model. So there we performed various codes for dimensional reduction also. We imported various libraries such as Pandas, NumPy, MATLAB. Then we performed various codes and this was our specific output for component of PCA. And here we end this presentation. So this was related to company and the task assigned me by the company. Thank you so much for watching this presentation.